The VBM S-Guide, a malleable intubating guide for difficult airway management. The following video describes how to use the S-Guide with a portable video laryngoscope. On a sterile or clean surface, prepare the tracheal tube for the insertion along the S-Guide. Lubrication of the ET tube is recommended and can be carried out with a spray of silicone oil. The sterile pouch of the S-Guide is opened and the oxygen connector is kept separately. Insert the S-Guide into the tube until the orange tip exits at the distal end of the ET tube. The proximal section of the S-Guide is bent at the level of the ventilating connector on the ET tube. This fixes the depth of insertion of the S-Guide into the tube. Thanks to the rigidity of the S-Guide, the tip of the ET tube is shaped like a hockey stick at the level of the tracheal cuff. The objective is to reach a similar angle as that of the laryngoscope blade. The S-Guide can be moved with the thumb. It will slide into the tracheal tube. The orotracheal tube dance is a technique to guide the distal tip of the ET tube toward the trachea. By combining rotation of the orotracheal tube and withdrawal of the S-Guide, a three-dimensional dancing motion at the distal end of the tube is achieved. The video laryngoscope is introduced and the glottis can be viewed on screen. The preloaded S-Guide and ET tube are inserted. The tip of the S-Guide is positioned in front of the glottis, in front of the vocal cords. The S-Guide is withdrawn with the thumb and the tracheal tube advanced down the trachea. Once the ET tube is in place, the S-Guide can be removed completely. The S-Guide can be helpful in rapid sequence induction. The preloaded S-Guide and ET tube are inserted. The tip of the S-Guide is positioned in front of the glottis, in front of the vocal cords. The S-Guide is withdrawn with the thumb and the tracheal tube advanced down the trachea.